you're alive, but are you truly living? You check your phone, you go to work, you keep busy, you scroll, reply, consume. Days blur, weeks disappear, years vanish. Then one day you wonder, where did it all go? Distraction over depth. Seneca said, "Men do not suffer from the evils which actually befall them, but from their unnecessary alarms." Translation? Most people aren't destroyed by hardship, they're destroyed by constant distraction. We fear stillness, we run from reflection, we fill our lives with noise to avoid asking real questions. Is this path mine? Do I even believe in what I'm doing? What do I want to be remembered for? The Stoic life is about depth, not busyness. Clarity, not chaos. Delaying what matters. One of Seneca's hardest-hitting lines is this: while we are postponing, life speeds by. We say, someday I'll rest, someday I'll create, someday I'll start living. But someday is a lie. The Stoics remind us, you could leave life right now, let that determine what you do and say and think. Marcus Aurelius. This isn't meant to scare you, it's meant to wake you up. What did the Stoics consider a meaningful life? It had nothing to do with fame, fortune, or recognition. It had everything to do with living in accordance with reason, practicing virtue, using time wisely, and facing death with peace. Seneca wrote, "He who has learned to die has unlearned how to be a slave. You are a slave to distraction, comparison, and fear, until you learn that death isn't the enemy, wasted time is." So, how do you live differently? How do you escape the trap that most fall into? The Stoics gave us clear, powerful tools. Practice daily awareness. Start each morning like Marcus Aurelius. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do today. Ask, if today were my last, how would I live it? Where am I wasting my energy? What deserves my attention? Don't fear death. Let it guide your focus. 3. Reduce the inessential. Marcus reminded himself often, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Cut the noise, cancel the unnecessary meeting, delete the toxic app, say no to fake urgency. Every yes to something meaningless is a no to your soul. Journal your life while you still have it. At the end of each day, ask, did I live by my values? What did I do that mattered? Where did I waste energy? Reflection builds awareness, and awareness leads to action. 5. Rehearse your exit. This is the hardest, but most powerful, practice. Epictetus taught, keep death and exile before your eyes each day, and you'll never have an ignoble thought or a mean action. It's not morbid, it's clarifying. You don't get to choose when you die, but you do get to choose whether you're ready. Live so that you could say, at any moment, if it ends now, I lived well. What the Stoics would say to you right now: if Seneca saw how you spend your days, he wouldn't scold you. He'd say, stop postponing, begin now. If Epictetus saw you chasing praise and hiding your truth, he'd ask, who owns your mind, you or the crowd? If Marcus Aurelius watched you sleepwalk through your routine, he'd whisper, wake up, life is short, let today be worthy of your soul. Signs you're wasting your life. Stoic edition. You consume more than you create. You fear judgment more than regret. You say yes when you mean no. You live for weekends, not purpose. You numb instead of reflect. You confuse movement with meaning. It's not too late, but it will be, if you keep waiting. 5 Stoic questions that can save your life. If today were my last, would I be proud of how I lived it? Am I building a life or performing one? What am I doing right now that doesn't align with my values? What truth am I avoiding because it's uncomfortable? Am I using time or losing it? Ask these often. Let them cut through the fog. Let them wake you up. Time is passing. You don't own it, but you can honor it. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to be present. You do need to be honest. You do need to stop pretending you have forever, because the Stoics weren't obsessed with death. They were obsessed with not wasting life. So don't wait, don't scroll it away, don't bury your calling, don't apologize for wanting more. The clock is ticking, and that's not a threat, it's an invitation to live now.